How is it that 25 years after the first Digimon anime premiered, we are still getting new Digimon designs? And not just one or two. In a year where it felt like Digimon had very little to offer, fans somehow got over 35 new Digimon designs. It's largely thanks to the very solid web series Digimon Liberator, which features an all-new story scenario and human characters accompanied by new Digimon and Digivolutions. But on top of that, in 2024, Digimon had unbelievable crossovers with Monster Hunter, Medabots, and Godzilla that spawned some of the most epic kaiju-looking Digimon we've seen in years. So as we approach the end of the year, it's become something of a channel tradition to go over and explain every new Digimon introduced in the last calendar year. But with no anime or movie this year, we'll sort by Liberator, V-Pets, New Century, and then franchise collaborations. Let's start with the Terramon line, as this Digimon was teased at the end of 2023 and is sort of the mascot for 2024's Liberator. At the baby form, we have Yokomon. It has a carefree personality and lives its life by slipping into the nests of other Digimon. One level up is Fluffymon, the in-training form. Although it's still unable to fly due to its wings being undeveloped, it is agile enough to dash up vertical tree trunks in one go. Shoto's rookie Digimon partner is Pteramon, who was teased in 2023, but fully revealed this year. It has the ability to instantly regrow its feathers to heal its wounds when injured. It's somewhat rare for a main Gogglehead's partner Digimon to be bird-themed, rather than full-on dinosaur like, Agumon, Vmon, Gyomon, but Terramon is a welcome addition to the long line of lead series mascot Mons. The champion form is Galemon, a bird-dragon Digimon characterized by its large wings and blade-like horns. It's also able to move around on four legs, and before battle it can crouch down to mask its presence as it approaches the enemy. Grand Galemon is the epic ultimate form, who has earned the title King of the Forest. It is said that many Digimon inhabiting the forest will bow down just looking at it. The mega form featured in much of the Liberator promotional video is Zephagamon. Known as the God of Wind, it is an embodiment of the wind data that flows in the digital world. It has a Digicore situated beneath the wings on its chest that is constantly protected. Zephagamon transforms its swords into boomerangs and can transform its wings into wind energy forms. In Liberator, Shoto's childhood friend is Arisa, who has an entirely new Digimon line starting with Shumon, the rookie. It's a puppet Digimon that wears the leather of shoes and the skin of plush toys. Its champion, Shumon, uses its special move Rolling Stomper, in which it presses down on the rapidly spinning tires of its roller skates. It evolves to Chaperomon, the ultimate, whose body is composed of data from ornamental dolls and fairy tales. While still doll-like, it resembles Little Red Riding Hood, but with Big Bad Wolf slippers and a Molotov cocktail, one of my favorite Digimon designs of the year, just for how wild it is. Its mega is Sendrilmon, who is born from data on the fairy tale Cinderella. When Digimon visit her castle, she holds fighting tournaments called balls, searching for a prince that can defeat the others and Sindrilmon herself. Another extremely cool mon for Arisa, and a huge deviation from where we started with Shumon. This fairy tale line was a great surprise for 2024. Yuki and her Impmon are another pair of leads in Liberator, and this Impmon has a completely new evolution line, unlike any we've seen before. Punkmon is the new Impmon champion that is clearly inspired by Growlmon, Gyomon's champion, but absorbing data on punk rock culture and fashion. Its next form up, Loudmon, once again borrows from War Growlmon, but is a twisted noise metal spin on Gyomon's ultimate. Its metal parts are clearly evoking large speakers and musical equipment like headphone jacks. Some will argue this line is too derivative of Growlmon, but considering Impmon was once considered to be the mascot of Tamers, I love finally seeing a full Impmon evolution line that is a new spin on what we've seen in the past. Finally, its mega is Heavy Metaldramon, a riff on Megadramon that has electric guitars for wings. It's an ominous dragon that overwhelms those who see it by taking in data from heavy metal culture. Again, a divisive monster design this year for how much it borrows from Megadramon, but I love that we have Gallantmon and Megadramon, and now Beelzemon and Heavy Metaldramon. Liberator also delivered the rookie Alizamon, whose ribbon-like ears are so good at picking up noise that they can react to even the slightest of sounds in their surroundings. Alizamon evolves to the champion Dimetromon. Its sail has the special characteristic of instantly healing wounds even when damaged in battle. Dinomon is a mega-level Digimon introduced in Liberator, and I cannot believe this name has not been used already. It's described as a pinnacle that dinosaur Digimon finally reach after long battles. Extremely Godzilla looking, but with sort of Flamedramon inspired claws. The ultimate level Vespamon was a fascinating addition to 2024 since the Mega Digimon Tiger Vespamon has existed since the 2010s. We're kind of retroactively adding an ultimate. They protect the new Mega Queen Beemon, who boasts remarkable information processing abilities such as handling defensive layouts and commanding formations during battle. This is Winner's Digimon partner, another standout human character from Liberator. Sticking with the theme, there is also Forge Beemon, a cyborg Digimon that belongs to the mysterious aerial Imperial, Covert, Honey Base, Royal Base. Espimon, everyone's favorite weirdo from Digimon Ghost Game, saw ultimate and mega level forms in 2024 thanks to Liberator. First being Oblivimon, the UFO inspired form, then Invisimon is the new Mega, a mech inspired form gifted with optical camouflage functions. It also possesses outstanding mobility due to its body being made of blue Digizoid. There was the champion level Landramon, a mineral Digimon whose configuration data is made up mostly of sand. It digivolves to Proganamon, an ultimate mineral Digimon with a turtle-like appearance. It uses its drills and excavators to break through bedrock and move underground. The design philosophy takes a hard pivot for the mega form, Pyramidimon. Its body is comprised of sand data, and because it is constantly surrounded by a sandstorm, it keeps ordinary Digimon at bay. Machinamon is this mysterious new Digimon being hunted by the team in Liberator. It's described as a new species of Digimon, and many fans, myself included, theorize that this is some kind of Digimon-Appmon hybrid species, and that Machinamon is part of how the Digimon card game designers plan to integrate Appmon into the real-world game. Marine Bullmon is a mollusk Digimon whose whole body is covered in a mucus-like veil. This ultimate digivolves to Ryugamon, a mega with a beautiful appearance and extremely high combat ability. The ultimate level Polar Bearmon is a Digimon from snowy areas that evolves by taking in data related to winter sports. It can digivolve to the mega level Skatymon, an ice snow Digimon that rules over a small snow country somewhere in the mountains. Its true self appears to be just that little mon living inside a snow globe helmet up top. Alright, so we have made it through the new monsters that appeared in Liberator, but that's not all. But before we continue, let me sponsor my own video here and quickly remind you that I released my very own Monster Tamer story, and it's available now. Dot Monster Revolution is a 230-page anime-inspired novel that is influenced by the early 2000s cartoons and games we grew up on, Monster Rancher, Digimon, Medabots. It sees a group of teenagers in the 2030s fight back against a mysterious organization that is destroying the internet, and they do that fighting with their partner programs, these small monster friends that accompany them online and act like virtual guardian angels. I will link to Dot Monster Revolution in the description and pinned comment. I know several of you have picked it up already, and a few have even finished it. Thanks so much for supporting me and the channel. I wrote the book with this audience in mind, you all, so I hope you enjoy. Now back to the list. With Liberator monsters out of the way, let's talk the rest of the year, starting with the monsters that premiered in New Century, that mobile game that is in its third year but is still exclusive to the Chinese market. Been providing great new monsters, often based on Chinese mythology, and this year is no different. Erlangmon is inspired by a god in Chinese folk religion associated with water, justice, warriorhood, hunting, and demon subdual. It can evolve into Erlangmon Blast Mode, the awakened form which features a third eye that has the power to see through everything. Geogamon is a mega-level Digimon containing data of a Chinese moon goddess. It lives in solitude and fights with specialty kicking techniques and a huge crescent-shaped blade weapon. Nejamon is another mega cyborg Digimon with control over fire. It's described in the reference book as an arrogant ruffian with a belligerent personality. Once it starts acting violently, the only way to stop it is to continue battling until it's satisfied. And the final new entry from New Century is Taketomon Wrath Mode, a new form for Taketomon who debuted in December of last year, 2023. This mode change features a new trident weapon and armor that can detach into smaller components that can be deployed as autonomous attached units for long-range attacks. One other monster that debuted via the virtual pets was Cernumon, a mega holy beast Digimon with tubular horn instruments sprouting from the horns on its head and abdomen. It's peaceful in nature, but may emit loud warning sounds and punish any dangerous forest intruders. Then we have the two Monster Hunter collaboration Digimon for the digital monster color Monster Hunter 20th edition, Laius Greymon and Xeno Garurumon. Sadly, these two currently lack reference listings as of December 11th, 2024, but they are of course Greymon and Garurumon inspired with influences from the art style and world of Capcom's massively popular Monster Hunter series. With Monster Hunter's popularity in Japan, it's kind of a match made in heaven, and these Monster Hunter X digital monster V-Pets will no doubt become collector's items. But that wasn't the only V-Pet collaboration revealed this year. In November, we learned that Godzilla and Digimon are collaborating. In addition to this great pixel art of Godzilla in the style of Digimon V-Pet art, we were shown a new Digimon that looks like a Wargreymon Godzilla hybrid. It has no name yet, but it is easily one of the most monstrous and epic Digimon designs of the year, and one of the hardest Greymon variants I've ever seen. I cannot wait to learn more about this Digimon, to possibly see it animated, and really to see where else this collab collaboration takes us. Finally, while these are not new Digimon, the collaborations didn't end with Godzilla and Monster Hunter. We did see new Digimon-inspired Medabots in 2024. Magna Knights, Imperia Drago, Duke Knights, Beelzebub Satan, as well as 2 Medabots based on Apocalypse and Mugendramon. I've got a video going over that collaboration in more detail that I'll link to below. So, with over 30 new Digimon in 2024, 40 if you include our Digimon-inspired Medabots, don't let anyone tell you 2024 was a slow year for Digimon. Yes, without an anime, film, or game, it sometimes felt like nothing was going on, but between Liberator, the card game, and the monster collaborations, 2024 managed to deliver. Of course, let me know what your favorite Digimon of the year are, your top 3 or your number 1, or if you can't stand a certain design, sign off in the comments. Major shout out to Wikimon and the Digimon reference book / encyclopedia. These videos wouldn't be possible without Wikimon's work to compile all the new monsters. This will be my last video of 2024, so I want to thank you all for a fun year on YouTube covering Monster Tamer stories and franchises. This was the year we dipped into Beyblade. I experimented a bit with new video types like my IRL tour of Tokyo's Digimon Cafe last spring, and of course, this year I finally released my Monster Tamer story, Monster Revolution. It's available now in ebook and paperback physical copy, and you can read the first 20 pages for free when you visit the listing on web or the Kindle app. I'm so proud of the story. The reception has been amazing so far. If you ever felt like supporting the channel or getting yourself a little Christmas gift, consider picking up my book. I don't have merch or Patreon or memberships, but I do have this 230-page monster battling adventure story that you might dig. Have a safe and happy holiday season, Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next video.